I say like one thing this whole time.
You do. You have like 2 lines.
Then, after that, Kokichi is going to need some rest. After he wakes up, make sure to give him that food, as well as some painkillers. I'm going to have to reread it. But
Because someone just...
I was on a roll, so I didn't want to stop.
Yeah, it's gooch.
After he wakes up, make sure to give him that food, as well as some painkillers.
Someone's dying down there, bro.
Kill me.
Dang, someone needs some help.
Okay, one more.
Aight.
Cathy's...
Okay, we're good.
Damn, bro. Okay.
Shuichi, look at me.
So the allergies, bro. I swear. Oh, God.
I hope that maybe me being calm could make him feel a little more at ease.
Stop.
I shrugged off the sleeves of my shirt. What?
Oh, I mixed everything everywhere. Damn.
Shuichi.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Before he came...
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to breathe, dude.
I wanted to come close... I wanted him to...
Sorry.
I wanted him to
Before Shuichi pulled back.
I like how I just...
You're like, whatever. Same thing.
Shu? Oh.
Gotta mumble it. Boy. That's the beginning of the recording.
Yeah, just...
Shu. My shirt was restraining, so I started unbuttoning the front of my shirt. Shuichi's face got...
He got.
Shuichi's face got even more red. If that was even possible. I laughed to myself. I wanted to tease him at the moment because it was the perfect opportunity to, but decided against it.
Yeah, good choice.
Literally, this man would probably be like, nope, we ain't doing that.
Never mind.
Sorry.
Alrighty. Kokichi?
He started. While he went to move his head away, I shrugged the sleeves of my shirt off my shoulders, so he'd have better access to my neck. This cut him off as well as the...
Same.
This cut him off as well as the fact that I moved his mouth back down to my neck. Shuichi, stop hesitating.
It's gooch. Practice run.
I said, sounding a little more demanding than I meant to sound. Sorry, I know you're nervous about this. I paused, moving my fingers to rub the skin on the back of his neck. He flinched at the touch before he became more relaxed. He slowly moved his lips back to my shoulder. I smiled at this before I flinched. His teeth came in contact with my skin before they ended up breaking through the skin, as the times he has done this before. When he did this, my whole body shuddered at the
Sensation. Wow.
Slay Queen. When he did this, my whole body shuddered at the sensation. I felt so connected to him, just as all the other times we have done this before. It was as if we were more connected than before. I held his head in place and let my body go limp against the bed. I wanted to move around, to move closer to him, but ended up feeling weak, as if Shuichi could have taken my life, then and there. But I trust him and know he wouldn't do that. After a few moments of him drinking my blood, as he has done times before, he pulled away before looking into my eyes. There was some blood dripping off the side of his mouth, while his cheeks were still the same red color they were before. The moonlight coming through the window made all of his features seem more real, more genuine. His face looked confused, while at the same time he seemed fairly embarrassed. Honestly, this made me want to wrap my arms around him and kiss him. I wanted him to come closer to me. Even though we were only inches apart, I still felt so... That is not an eye. It still felt so lonely lying on the bed while he was away from me. It almost felt like I was going to let these feelings take over me and let the waterworks start. Breaking the barriers I've set in my persona. Breaking down the walls that I've built up. For anyone but Shuichi.
We'll pretend that made sense.
Well, what he's saying is, like, he built up these walls so no one would know how he really feels. But
Oh,
Shuichi's the
anyone
only
but...
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was like, what?
It's I.
I was very confused.
It's Gucci.
Somehow he is able to make me feel okay. He is able to make me feel whole. To make me feel love. I've never understood love before, and I blame it on all the people who tainted the meaning of love for me. My mother had shown me love, Shuichi had shown me love, and I wouldn't give up what the two of them have given me for anything. But I would gladly forget all the people who tainted the meaning of love, making so many people confuse it with lust. I felt Shuichi's breath on my neck, and it made me feel more connected to him. The bite on my neck felt sensitive, like all the skin on my body. I felt so vulnerable in this state, but I felt safe as well, because it was just me and Shuichi, here together. Nothing else in the world is coming between us. No one else in the world is coming between us. Just me and him, here together, as we would become one. I'm not laughing.
It's okay.
Shuichi moved back and bit into my neck again, making my body flinch. I groaned slightly at the pain of the venom coming into my body. It was like I was on fire, while at the same time I was freezing cold. I wanted to be warm, while at the same time my body needed to cool down. I had to keep my pain under control so my reaction wouldn't make Shuichi feel even more guilty about all this, as well as the fact that he could stop at any time and make the process fail. The pain only lasted for a few moments before Shuichi pulled back. I looked into his eyes and felt like at that moment I would be safe. There was a nice feeling that came over my senses, making me feel exhausted all of a sudden. He said some things to me, but I could barely hear him because all my senses became so blurry. Shu? I mumbled out before my world went black. Yeah, this one's shorter.
Gucci.